Welcome to Living United. My name is Lori Piquel Stengel, and I'm the Executive Director for the United Way of the Brown County area. And today we have a treat. We have one of our 30 partner organizations that is here to give us information about what they do in our community here in Brown County. And I have to let you know that what do we mean when we say a partner organization with United Way? Well, every year the United Way has a grant opportunity that's available to any nonprofit that services Brown County in the communities in the area. And they can apply if they are in the health and human service realm. And we really view these guys as partners in our community because they are the ones that, although we are helping to fund them, they are the ones that are on the ground helping to do the great mission of the United Way, which is to help connect people with resources in Brown County. And so I would like to introduce Julie Zachariason. She is with LSS Financial Counseling.
Thank you for having me today.
Yeah. So tell me about financial counseling and tell me about the LSS Financial Counseling specifically.
Certainly. LSS Financial Counseling has been around since 1987. So we've been going strong for 33 years. And what we do is that we are part of Lutheran Social Service. We have 10 offices across the state of Minnesota. Mankato is one of those offices. And we provide financial counseling to folks that feel like they'd like to do better with their finances. Or perhaps they're doing well with their finances, but they just kind of want to come in for a wellness check to say, am I doing well with my budgeting? How is my credit report looking? So with financial counseling, we actually do provide quite a variety of services.
Well, what specifically is your role, Julie, at the organization, and what other types of roles are there at the organization?
Sure. Well, I am a senior program manager, but I'm also a certified credit counselor, and I'm a certified student loan counselor. So that means that I'm part supervisor manager for our programs across the state, as well as providing direct service to those that come in and are seeking our services. And a person may call and they're looking for budget counseling. We can go through a cash flow plan, look at income, expenses, and debts. We can put that together and strategize on what might need to improve for them to reach their goal, whether it's spending less, making more, taking a look at a credit report and doing a credit report review. Perhaps someone is interested in buying a house and they want to be credit ready because that's very important in a competitive housing market.
Which we have right now, for sure.
Which we certainly do have. So a counselor can pull a credit report, provide a credit score, and talk about what's going well, what might need to be improved upon, so they have a sense of just, again, what they need to do to accomplish their goal.
And there might be opportunities maybe there that they don't even realize that could be available. Do you help with that?
Absolutely. We may identify that there are letters that need to be written to creditors, or perhaps there are calls that need to be made and we do that advocacy, or coach them on how to do that themselves. It's an empowerment kind of an appointment. Additionally, we offer housing counseling, both, again, pre-purchase as well as foreclosure prevention. And in addition, we offer reverse mortgage counseling to seniors who are considering using the equity in their property. So there's even more. We also provide financial education presentations in the community to community
so like
groups.
in a group setting rather than just the one-on-one?
Yep. So it's one-on-one, or could be in a group setting when we're invited. And a big piece of what we do is counselor on call. That's where counselors take turns in responding to appointments, or excuse me, in responding to questions, and rather than someone wanting a full appointment, they can just call to ask a question and maybe find out more about our service, or find out what the answer is to that particular
So
question.
maybe they just don't need the whole sit down,
Right.
look through the whole
Right.
budget, do it
Right.
all day. They just have a specific question that you can answer, and that's something that they could just call in and get that
Exactly.
figured out.
And another huge piece of what we're doing is student loan repayment counseling.
Yes, I'm sure you've gotten a lot of that. You hear it in the news all the time. So.
Absolutely. The trend 10 years ago or so was housing. Housing was the
Yes.
hot topic. Lots of foreclosures and issues.
Mm-hmm.
It really has turned into the elephant in the room with the student loans. I'm not sure if you've heard the statistic, but there's about $1.6 trillion of student loan debt out there.
My.
And that's nationally, but that means that it's a true burden for an awful
Yeah.
lot of folks. And it's a multi-generational issue,
Yes.
because it isn't just the fresh out of college graduate that has that student loan. It might be someone that has been the non-traditional student, and they're a little bit older,
Yeah.
and they've been working and supporting a family.
Yeah, and back in the quote-unquote Great Recession, a lot of people who lost their jobs decided to go back to school to maybe do something different, and now still saddled with some of that debt, I'm sure.
But it doesn't stop there at just a parental level, because we've had folks come in that are seniors and they're carrying student loans.
Because they've
For
helped
example,
out, yeah.
whether they've helped out or they're their own loans.
Oh my, okay.
I had a 73-year-old woman come into the office. Wow. And she had student loans that were past due, and they were so far past due that they were in a default position.
Oh, okay.
And her Social Security was about to be garnished, meaning they were going to take a portion of her Social Security back and withhold that to repay student loan debt. At the age of 73, she really couldn't afford to not have all of the funds that she had
Yeah.
available to her. So she came in, and she is one that preferred a face-to-face appointment, and we talked about what her options were. We then went online and we navigated the systems, and ultimately she was able to get into a new restructured repayment plan, have the garnishment threats be stopped, and get into an income-sensitive payment plan that she could actually afford going forward.
What a
And
relief I'm sure that was for her.
it was an immense relief. And now I've actually seen her a year later, because she's in a kind of plan that she has to recertify her income to maintain that repayment plan. And it was a success again, and the sense of relief
Yeah.
that one has when these things are dealt with is tremendous, rather than just staying stuck in the program.
Yeah. Well, and we always love to hear a good success story. So you mentioned that you're located in Mankato, correct?
We are in Mankato.
But you help serve people from all over, including Brown County.
Absolutely.
So talk a little bit about the numbers maybe that you help each year, either overall in the program or in Brown County.
Well, the number of people in Brown County I don't have at my fingertips, but I would say that we do serve folks in the Mankato office because Mankato is seen as a destination community for so much.
Centrally kind of located, yeah.
And if transportation's an issue, we're very happy, and we do a great job with providing counseling on the telephone. And then finally, we have a third mechanism that if people are comfortable online, we can
sure.
serve them with online appointments.
Yeah.
Whether it's embarrassment or transportation, or they just prefer, another method than face-to-face, we really try to be accessible.
That's wonderful. You offer so many different ways for people to, get the help that they need from you. And I guess this might be showing my age. the technology that we have, really, you could do it virtually. You would never have to leave your house if you could FaceTime with you or call or do it online. So, well, thank you so much for coming and sharing all this wonderful information. If people need to get a hold of your services, what's the best way for them to either check you out online or call?
Sure. Well, I would say I do want to add in one other really important piece before we
sure,
part,
go ahead.
and that is that we offer debt management programs.
Oh,
and that's
perfect.
where we help people set up new payment arrangements on credit cards or medical bills or collection debts. It's a repayment plan that helps someone be debt-free in 3 to 5 years.
Wow.
Lower payments, lower interest rates, and again, the debt management plan is it's a strategy to really become debt-free.
Yep.
And to that end, what I would have people know is that they can reach us for an appointment by calling toll-free 888-577-2227 or going online at lssfinancialcounseling.org. And I ask everyone that's listening, even if it's not you that might need financial counseling, our #1 referral source is family and friends.
Sure.
And so if you're aware of someone that needs to talk to someone and you haven't known just what to do, please consider the referral.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be huge debt. It can be, or like you said, just strategies, questions.
Right.
You're really there just to help in all things financial.
And I would say the support of United Way has been really important, and we have greatly appreciated that partnership because it allows us to offer free appointments to those folks that are calling in for appointments.
Yeah, for Brown County. Well, thank you again so much for coming in and letting us know. If you also would like information on the financial counseling, it is also available on the United Way website, and that's www.unitedwaybrowncountyarea.org, along with all 30 of our partner agencies, which do so many great things here in Brown County. So we want to be able to fulfill our vision of connecting you to your resources. And thanks for joining us.
Thank you.